Hello everyone, welcome to a short video on how to prepare for the exams in Management 413 Employment Law here at the UAB Collat School of Business. We want you to succeed in this course. We want you to do well. This course is not an exercise in making the law mysterious. There is a textbook. We recognize it is a long textbook, but we do expect that you will at least once have read the assigned chapters. Most learning modules have only one chapter. Occasionally there will be two chapters. Don't try to read too much at one time. There's only so much that your brain can absorb. Use a highlighter if that's how you study, but don't overuse it. If you highlight every word, you've defeated the purpose of highlighting. You should be highlighting about every 25th word. If you want to write in the book, jot down a few words. If you don't want to write in the book, have a piece of paper you've tucked in the back and jot down a few words, but just a few words. And then before the exam, go back and look at what you've highlighted. Go back and look at those words you've jotted down. Don't be overwhelmed by the length of the book, the thickness of the book. Read it in small chunks. Look at it as a collection of small chunks and not one big mammoth book. Most importantly, nobody is asking that you memorize this material. The exams are open book. The quizzes are open book. The quizzes are untimed. The exams are timed. And the reason they are timed is that we expect that you will not be studying as you go when you are taking exams. If you have prepared for the exams in advance, the 60 minutes that you get, if you have prepared for the exams in advance, the amount of time you get for the number of questions that we delivered will be sufficient. Keep the book as a reference book. This, I think, contains a great deal of very well organized material that will be useful to you in your careers. For each textbook chapter, there is a set of PowerPoint slides. We suggest that you print these out before coming to class or before watching the narrated version of those slides. Jot down notes on the slides as you watch the video or as you're in class. It is absolutely proven that the act of writing down a word or even just circling a word while you listen imprints that concept on your brain. We expect that if there were any short videos or short articles in addition to the textbook and the slides and the narrated slides, that you will have read them before the quizzes and the exams or watched them before the quizzes and the exams. Particularly on the exams, don't waste that valuable time to go back and watch them for the first time during the exam. The simulations will be included in the questions in the question pool for each exam. You will be expected to know what the results of those simulations are. How easy is it for you simply to, in class, jot down what the actual result was, or by going to the VoiceThread discussion board for an online version of the class to jot down what the actual result was? You'll know instantly. It'll take you seconds to answer a question on an exam that asks you what were the actual results of that simulation. In the day or so before you are actually preparing for a particular exam, go back and look at your notes, go back and look at the highlights in the textbook. Perhaps go back to the beginning of each set of slides for the overview of what is in each chapter, and then look away and ask yourself, could I explain each of these concepts at a very high level to somebody in an elevator in 30 seconds or less? If you think you could, good, it means you've grasped it. If you don't think you could, then I think you probably have some more preparing to do. Go back and look at the quizzes that you took. Some of the quiz questions will be repeated. It might not be on your particular questions that get delivered to you, but some of the quiz questions will be repeated. But in any event, the process of going back and in effect taking a quiz again or looking at the answers again will imprint those concepts on your brain. And as I said before, the results of the simulations will be on each of the 3 exams. Here's a tip from the most successful students. Prepare a few questions on your own to give to somebody else. There is no better way to prepare than to design a question and the correct answer yourself. During each exam, Don't assume that you can study as you go, that you can skip everything that just came before in this video. The exams are timed, and there is simply not enough time during the exams to figure out a concept for the very first time. Stay calm during the exam. Find a quiet place. If your apartment or your dorm room is not quiet, go someplace that is quiet, such as a library. Of course, you are expected on your own to have a reliable internet connection to take the exams if they are delivered online. If you have trouble with a question, skip it and then go back and revisit it later. No one is expecting that you will be memorizing this material. Your textbook and the slides have the answer to every single question, and at the end of each question, after you've answered it, there is actually a page number in the textbook for where you could have found the answer. Please do not go beyond the textbook and the slides and whatever other materials might be inside of Canvas. Do not go to Wikipedia. The answer might be wrong and it will simply take you too much time. We wish you luck on this. This is not an exercise in tricking you. This is not an exercise in making the law more mysterious than it already might seem to you. We want you to succeed. We want you to do well on these exams. Good luck to you.